You have a pen and paper, you can write it down as well. Paper 111. The adjuster and the soul. One of the greatest blessings you will get from studying the Urantia book is the blessing of knowing so much more about the still small voice within. That's the TA, Ta, thought adjuster. This is the spirit fragment of God the Father within you. Some people call this spirit the still small voice within. Some call it inner voice, higher self, the divine fractal, the voice of God to the soul, the mystery monitor, thought adjuster, etc. Same spirit, different terms, different words used, same spirit. The Urantia book presents teachings that will help you to develop a deep, practical, one-on-one, personal, intimate, conversational relationship with your spirit. This is God in you. This spirit is perfect. This spirit does not need salvation. This spirit is God in you. It's like God took a fragment of himself, like a mini version of himself, as it were, and sent it to you. You know, the Father, the first source and divine center, cannot literally come into you. It's not possible. You cannot contain the glory. In short, the universe cannot contain it.
Yes,
Universe of
yes.
never known, our local universe, not to talk
Cannot.
of planet Earth. The Father cannot literally leave paradise and literally come
Leave.
inside of you as a human being. It's not possible. The glory is too much. The universe will give way. So how can it be possible for the Father in paradise to not live inside of you and I? This is where the
Yeah,
thought adjuster comes in. The technique of the thought adjuster. The
yeah,
still
just
small voice. So the Urantia book says the Father, as it were, makes, for lack of better words, I say makes, or brings forth a fragment of himself. You see, brings forth a fragment of himself. And by virtue of that, is able to indwell you. You know. So our Heavenly Father sends forth from divinity. Divinity is a sphere, like a planet of its own in the paradise realms, Avona paradise realms. That's where the thought adjusters are. The thought adjuster is everything the Father is, but in a sense, step down fashion. It's like a step down transformer. You know, the current, the full current is not coming into your house. It goes through step down transformers. If the entire current from the electricity company comes to your house will just give way. Your house will burn. Your house won't be able to contain everything. So we have step down transformers that allows your house to be able to receive the current. So look at it from that perspective. It may not be a very good analogy, but it can give us an idea. So the Father steps himself down by way of the thought adjusters, so he can indwell us, live in us mortals, communicate with us, interact with us, fellowship with us, bless us with his love and power and character and nature and insight and wisdom, etc. And also experience humanity in us and through us. The benefits of having the thought adjuster in you is enormous, endless, both now and in the future and in eternity. Every area of your life benefits if you allow yourself, because you have to give permission. Remember that. The thought adjuster is pre-personal. You are personal. You have personality. Your thought adjuster doesn't yet have a personality of its own. That's how it's designed. So the thought adjuster will have to gain your permission in order to bless you so much more. That is why you have to align your will with the will of God. You have to use that power of decision choice that God has given to you. Nothing is forced upon you. Yes, the thought adjuster is in you, but it's not going to force itself upon you. You not got to use your willpower, your decision determining power to say, thought adjuster, God within me, I align my way to your way, my will to your will. I want to do the will of the Father in heaven. I grant permission. So as you go about your daily life, you make decisions. Morning, afternoon, evening, night and day. Consciously and unconsciously, allow yourself to give permission. Say, God, manifest through me. What is your insight concerning this matter? What do you think about this? What would you say I do concerning this particular decision before me? Grant permission. This is how you begin to walk with God. This is how you become a friend of God. It's not hard. Some people think it's difficult. It's not difficult. Just learn to have a conversation with the Spirit of God within you. Don't be bothered by the thought that, oh, you are just speaking to yourself. Nobody's hearing you. No, the thought that just is listening, actively listening, and would respond. Those of us listening right now and those who will be listening later, if you've not put this to practice, please try it. Try it out. Try it out. You know, practical, there's nothing like practicality. Put it to the test. Say, this thing that Brother Karo is talking about, let me put it to the test and see. Just speak. Say, Spirit of God in me. I hear you are in me. If you are in me, do this, do that, do that. Let me see this, let me see that, let me see that. Just put it to test. I'm about to make a decision right now concerning my marriage, concerning my business, concerning my health, concerning my spiritual ministry, spiritual outreach work. This is what I desire from you. If you are real, if you are there in me, please respond. Would you care to share your insights into this particular decision? Put it to the test. Let's see. Regardless of your upbringing, your skin color, your nationality, your religion, etc., regardless,